What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the biggest news about War Robots that I've been able to give you in a very long time. We're speaking about War Robots Remastered, okay? Not War Robots 2, but remastered for the next years to come with absolute amazingly updated graphics, as you've seen in the trailer, to look amazing, not just 2020, but also in the upcoming years. And because the game is a little bit old now, 2014 release, I think. I haven't even played then. And, you know, you can tell that the game has already a couple of years on it, right? And despite newer maps with more details and so, it still looks a bit older, and you know just that here. And with Pixonic has made it their dream, basically, and also worked heavily on this for the last months and year, I guess, to make War Robots look amazing coming up in the future with War Robots Remastered, okay? More look about this in the trailer later. Let's first have a bit of an FAQ, a few answers that Pixonic has prepared for us here. And what exactly is War Robots Remastered? It's a full-scale technical rework of War Robots client. Models and textures, visual effects, interface, and game mechanics. Everything went through a major technical rework, resulting in the best-looking and also most stable and least phone-heating, battery-consuming War Robots experience you ever had. This is our goal with this release. And what about gameplay changes? We do whatever is possible to keep the gameplay feel as it is. Robot and weapon mechanics, game modes, map geometry, and all tricks and tips will be preserved while moving to new tech. Our goal is not to make the new game, basically it's War Robots 2, but instead refresh the existing one, open new horizons for its future, right? To make it look amazing again, same as it was in 2014. Will War Robots Remaster me to start from scratch? Very important question. No, definitely not. You may see War Robots Remastered as a regular update, just massively more big. And this needs to be properly stressed. All your hangars, your inventory, your precious golems and schütze, as well as clan rank, leagues, progress, everything else you acquired by remaster release will be fully preserved. You'll be able to keep playing from where you stopped. Remastered shouldn't affect your progress in any way. And this is very important, and we're stopping real quick here, because that's why it's not War Robots 2. War Robots 2 would have been a different game where everyone has to restart from scratch, and all your time spent, investments in robots, tech, and everything would be gone. That would be War Robots 2. And I would be furious if they did that. Same as you probably, right? And instead they're making War Robots Remastered, which is the version that will still make the game look like War Robots 2, but without making people start over. These visuals look like my device won't handle it. Introducing graphic options, okay? There are different setups, two graphic options you can choose. Ultra settings for the best look, amazing, like the trailer that I showed you. Performance preset is the one where you don't, if you're not sure if your device can handle it, that looks still much better than the current War Robots, and it runs much better too, but it requires less performance. And the requirements are iPhone 5S or higher, and for Android, OpenGL 3.0 support. There's gonna be a tool in the video description and pinned comment. I haven't tested it yet, but it should tell you if your Android phone can handle OpenGL 3, but those requirements are really low. So the chances are your phone should be able to handle it no problem, unless you really have an old geezer, but I don't think that will be the case. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm providing you with more links and tests in the video description pinned comment where you can check some things, okay? But let's keep going here first. Is everything gonna be remade? War Robots as a game has grown really big over time. Dozens of robots decorating and animated, even more weapons, each with their own effects and sound, huge maps of thousands of little structures, plants, rocks, and whatnot. Remaking these assets from scratch in a much better fidelity takes a lot of time, so we have decided to deliver them in parts. By the War Robots Remastered initial release date, we expect to have all robots and 4 maps fully remade. The rest of the update will gradually come with more updates in the time coming, right? And when we'll be able to play Remastered, important, we plan to release War Robots Remastered this fall in 2020. However, you'll be able to try it much earlier on the test server. And note that the War Robots Remastered test sessions are separate from the normal test servers, right? The normal test servers, new weapons or something like this, are on weekends, but the test server for the Remastered are in the weekdays. And the first one this week on 24th, 29th of April. And again, a link in the video description and pinned comment for Facebook, for the WarRobots Facebook test server page, with all the info about it that I think Pixonic will be sending to you guys. So I think I've properly explained why they don't call it WarRobots 2, because that would be a bad thing for us if that was the case. It's good that it's WarRobots Remastered. And I'm having here some screenshots in high detail for the Ultra settings, the ones you have seen in the trailer. I'm also going to show you in a few seconds, in a minute, a few gameplay scenes from the performance preset, the one with lower graphics but better performance for your phone when you worry about maybe you don't have the performance. This right here is the Ultra settings. You see there is water on Canyon with reflections, very few edges, so anti-aliasing is running or something, making very few edges, very clean and sharp. And amazing effects. Let's keep going here. I have more screenshots following from the Ultra settings. And of course also then the gameplay with the preset for less performance, less graphical finesse, right? And also we're having a look at the trailer. When I stop the trailer a few more times, look at the graphic reflections. Let me just disappear my face here. You see the reflections on the water, right? That looks really, really good, man. I have to say, this is a mobile game, right? This is still a mobile game that you run, that you can play when you're sitting in the bus or whatever. Knowing that, this looks really, really good. The level of detail has increased severely, and I really enjoy looking at this. Also, the background. Look at the background here, ladies and gentlemen. How amazing the rock formation. You're really playing inside a map now instead of some artificial, tournament stage. And yeah, knowing that, we can go into some more. Let me just finish the match that we have shown and started here. I'm still... let me just get rid of that frickin' Arthur that is blocking my way to success. We're going to get rid of it right here with this Nemesis. By the way, great setup. I'm probably going to make a separate video about it. This Nemesis here with the Atomizer. It deserves a separate video because it's awesome. And by the way, if you like the content, you want to see more of it, then subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell that you see on screen to be notified. Also, giveaway. There is a giveaway going on, or will be going on this week too, with 200 Nucleon heavy weapon, the new one. So giveaway also happening here, so stay tuned and follow the channel if you want to. And yeah, so we're finally at an end here with this match. Let's put it away. See how much damage we've done. 2.4 million, that wasn't bad. Now, this right here is moving imagery or picture, basically a gameplay scenario here with a performance preset. So the one that you choose if you want to have a higher frame rate, so more picture per second, basically, more smooth gameplay with less graphical details. Maybe if your phone is weaker or you simply prefer higher frame rates, then you would be running this. You see there are no reflections on the middle, no water, right? On the performance preset, you have lower graphics but better performance, and that's why there is no water, only sand, and therefore no reflections. It still looks a lot better than what we have currently in WarRobots. The lighting is much more detailed. There's much less edges. It's much sharper, and according to Pixonic, it will still run better than the WarRobots we have currently, which should be, should be happening, because right now currently WarRobots isn't working too good. Also, here's some dev combat. The dev developers have played a little to show a bit of this. That's not me playing. Right now, one very important question that people have asked, or that we YouTubers have asked, is will it also fix the lags? But there I have to say, sadly, the lags are not affected by this. There is a separate team working on the server stability and lags right now on WarRobots, and they have been working on this for a while, apparently. They have responded to us YouTubers here. But the lags themselves are not changed with this right here. But they're working on the lags. They know it's an issue, and I'm hoping they're gonna get it under control, because right now the lags, in my opinion, are one of the biggest problems, you know? And of course, let's be honest, honest, this huge update will probably also come with a few bugs. Every time something big is changed, you'll have some bugs, and that it's not a problem. We are used to that. We are War Robots players, okay? We know. We have learned to live with bugs. So, no, just a funny way of saying here, we do have a bugs from time to time, but I guess we can probably also expect a few to come here with the new update. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. To me as a YouTuber, this is amazing to hear, because it means with you guys I can have a ton of fun also in the next years to come with a game that looks up to date, and that hopefully will still have a ton of fun in it for all of us. And yeah. So let's jump into the trailer one more time and just stop it a few more times. You see, this would be Power Plant. 4 maps, they say, will be ready by the initial release. I guess we're talking about Power Plant, Valley, as we have seen, Canyon, and what's the other one? We're gonna see here, I think, in the trailer. Look at the distance, the landscape in the background. It feels not like just a simple stage to fight in, but a real place. Same as, for example, here, Valley. Somewhere in the mountains on whatever rainforest that would be in the back. And it just looks awesome. Look, there's a space shuttle. Cool. Also the water everywhere. You see the water reflections. And look at that. Look how this looks like. You see the robot is... We're seeing this better in a few seconds. You see the reflections in the water too, you know. Here it is. Look at that. Wow. This looks so nice, man. This looks really amazing. I love this look. So I'm really interested to hear what you think. Oh my god, this doesn't even really look like a mobile game. It looks better than a mobile game, if you ask me. So yeah, great job, Pixonic, on this graphics update. Get those lags under control, because in my opinion, those are still the biggest issue we have in War Robots. Those need to be really fixed. This would be priority number 1 in my opinion. And then the graphics update is definitely something for our eyes and something for the better feel. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, so what's the 4th map? Canyon? Valley? Power Plant? Have I missed one? I don't know, but it looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to what you guys are saying to this. Right? What are your expectations? What are your feelings about this? Are you maybe worried that your phone might not be able to handle it? Try out this link in the video description. This is some kind of tool that Pixonic has sent to me, where apparently you can test your Android phone GL thing if you have OpenGL level 3.0 support. I think it's a very low requirement. Most people will have it, I guess. But there's supposed to be the link that you can test it on. I haven't tested it, so I'm sending it in anyways. I got it from Pixonic, so I think it's trustworthy. And then the other thing is also visit the Facebook page, the War Robot Test Server Facebook page. It's also linked, where you get all the info on what I just said. I think they're gonna list this there. They haven't posted it yet because there's currently an embargo. We are not yet allowed to release this information before the moment the video goes live, basically, right? Because they wanted to announce it first somewhere, and then we can put out our news. But we got the early info so that we can prepare our videos for it. And yeah, so very important. War Robots Remastered coming. I'm looking forward to it. Get the lags under control, Pixo. This is priority number 1. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.